Hey everybody, today I have a very nice commentary for you guys, and I'm not too excited about it, but I think you guys will actually enjoy this commentary. First of all, let me get to the game. I am playing on Array, TDM on Array, with the FAMAS, and a Claymore, and the perks I am using are Sleight of Hand Pro, Ghost, and Ninja. So, anyway, as you can see from the title of the video, I am starting a new series today, which is called Embarrassing Life Stories. Today I am giving you not really an embarrassing life story as much as it was embarrassing at the time, but it's more for your entertainment. Uh, I'm not really looking back on it. I'm not really embarrassed about it, but you know, at the time it was very embarrassing because I've always really considered myself a good kid. There are some instances where there was like little fights, verbal exchanges. I guess that's a most polite word to say for cursing. But yeah, there were verbal exchanges, and I've almost gotten into some fights before, but never really, um, you know, initiated a fight. But anyway, let's get started with the story. So I was in the eighth grade at the time, and I had an elective. I think every high school or middle school has an elective, either drama, art, ceramics. Those kind of extra classes that the student chooses. Um, but anyway, my teacher in this class. Oh, by the way, the class was drama. The teacher in this class was what's the word? Not really, not really mean, but strict, I guess you could say. He could be nice, and when he was on his good side, he could be very nice. But anyway, his name was Mr. I don't really want to give his name out. Let's just call him Mr. B for now, because his name started with the letter B, and anyway, so I sat in the back of the classroom, in a three-seated table. You know those long tables that sits three people. And anyway, I was sitting in the middle of this table, and there were two people to the side of me, left and right. So my teacher was giving a drama lesson on something stage fright or something like that, and how you should act on stage. You shouldn't act scared or something like that. And I should also add that he always had a word of the day. Uh, that's that's applied to the way he was feeling today. Um, so the word of the day happened to be honor or something like that, something along those lines, and it happened to be honor. So um, anyway, he was showing us how we should act on stage, and he was a pretty good actor actually, to be honest, and um, he he was up there, and there was a window by the door, and um, he always used to say, you know, act naturally like you're actually the character up there. You're actually living the character up there. Sorry, I need some water. Man, my voice is dry. There we go, that's better. So you should play the role of the character. Man, um, sorry. Um, anyway, there's a window, and he always used to say, act like there is a person just going by the window, just happening to look onto your life, and just watching you, but you don't know he's there. So, immature. I said, wow, you must be a stalker, Mr. B. I said it so quietly there was no way he could have heard me, but somehow, I don't know how he must have like Superman hearing or something, but yeah. So he heard me. No one else in the classroom heard me except those two people to my left and right of me. And he said, "Who said that?" And everybody looked at each other like, "What is he talking about?" And as I said, nobody else heard me except the people to the left and right. And in my immature eighth grade ways, again, I said, "Oh, not me." My first reaction was not me. So I got into that put me in an even deeper hole. So he said, "Okay, if it's not you, then who is it? Because I heard it come from over here." I think it was Sam, and Sam happened to be the kid that was sitting right next to me in the classroom. And he was like, "No, no, it's not me. It's not really me." Anyway, he said, "Wow, okay then, we aren't leaving the classroom until someone fesses up." And he points to the word of the day, which is honor. And I'm like, "Oh great, now I have to tell them what happened." And so yeah, I finally confess, and he said, "Okay, please stand up and tell the whole class why you called me a stalker and lied to me about calling me one." And so I had to stand up in front of, a lot of my friends and say I was scared that I was going to get in trouble, and that's why I lied. So that's just a fun little story, and looking back on it now, it's kind of cool that he didn't really suspend me for lying, because they could have actually suspended me at that school for lying. So so that's pretty cool. He didn't really do much of punishment. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this story. I really enjoyed making it. So